Hello, Dwight Norris of Fishing at Work here in Boston at Copley Square. As you can see, this is the nice old water fountain here. Pretty cool. Wanted to talk today about city fishing and what that entails. Many times when you're in a deep city, it's kind of hard to get to a water source, and if there is a water source, it's probably like a small pond or a lake, and it may or may not be stocked. So you kind of have to look a little harder of where you want to fish. But if you're where I am right now, you're actually surrounded by water. There's rivers, there's an ocean, and that's the ideal city. That's if you're only in a coastal city. What do you do if you're more inland, like not on the east or west coast, or even like the south? What do you do? Maybe you live near a big lake like in Minnesota or Michigan, and there's ample fish to be had near a city's center. But most cities try to create some form of water source for people to go to and relax, just like this water fountain in front of me. That's actually kind of loud. Hopefully you can hear this. And within there are a variety of fish, but most people don't actually fish these areas because they're more for serenity, I would say. But there are fish in there, and the fish are in there to keep the water source clean. That's what fish provide when you put them into ponds, like on farms and stuff. Otherwise, they'll turn gross and green, the grass will be overgrown, and this is absolutely nasty. So fish are necessary, and because they're there, the local government will allow you to fish for them. And what you need to do is to go online and figure out what fish are in there. Is it bass? Is it some kind of panfish like a bluegill or a bream or a pumpkin seed or a crappie maybe? Probably not a crappie, but maybe, never know. Or more than likely there's catfish in there, because those can withstand a high level of pH and really dirty, murky water and still do the job that a city needs to do in that local water source. So if you go to your local government website and look in the wildlife or fishing and game section, you will find information about the types of fish in the area, their genus, which is like what type of creature they are, and then you can get yourself ready to go fishing. Do a little fishing preparation to do it. If you feel a little unsteady about, going around this crowd that's walking and sitting next to the bench and then casting your line in the water where maybe nobody has ever casted before, be that pioneer and go and try a new place to fish right there in front of you. If it's available, if there's fish in there, why not? See what happens. Get some worms, go real easy. Some plain night crawlers, earthworms you found in your yard, it doesn't really matter. And throw it out there, get the old bobber ready, like old school 1950s, and see what happens. If you get a bite, something locks up, boom, you're gonna find out what's in there real fast. And that's really cool. There are other different types of city situations, so you may have to actually take local transportation too, and it may take you a little bit longer. You should go through the time management strategy that I have to figure out if that's a possible thing for you. Let's say if you lived a little closer to the ocean, you would probably go to the ocean more than you would probably go to the pond and river that's next to me, because it's just a time variable. Depending on where I'm in the city, it's going to decide where I'm actually going to be fishing. So that's the kind of things I think about, but if I wanted to go over there, it is possible. I just had to do a time manager strategy to see how much time I'd have available to go there. Other than that, you're thinking about the lure selection you have to do. You're thinking about what kind of bag you need to take. Can I take a big bag? Can I possibly pack up a kayak or something that's inflatable and carry it with me and go out on the open water to get to a better situation? Maybe it's a cold front like this. It doesn't seem cold anymore. It got warm, it's gonna get cold again. It's like the in-between of fall, and the fish are a little frantic. They've kind of hunkered down the cover, and some have gone deep, which makes them hard for me to get to. And it's the cyanobacteria that has the overgrowth of the grass. There's a whole bunch of different environmental things going on, and I'm trying to figure it out, and you're probably in some situation yourself that you're trying to figure out. So you should do that. So in other words, city fishing, there's other things you have to do with the environment, but also what you have to do in your office. You're gonna find yourself having your fishing stuff with you. It's gonna be in a bag, hopefully, it's concealed, If you don't care about it being concealed, just lay it up against the wall and say, hey, lunchtime coming, I'm gonna grab my sandwich, I'm gonna grab myself a drink, grab some chips, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna walk with it, I'm gonna eat it and drink it while I'm on travel to my fishing location. I'm gonna get my fishing in, get my fix, and then I'm gonna go back to work refreshed and ready to do my job. So as far as city fishing goes, that's really it. It needs to be really simple. You don't need to be like trying out special things. Like I'm gonna try out this new plug I got. Heard those stripers are out there. That's cool. If they're hidden, boom, light it up. But otherwise, you want to do pretty quick things and pretty simple things, because most things in a city center are going to be very simple fish just to help the local water source. So in light of that, I'll be creating a post about this specific thing in more detail on fishingatwork.com. And if you would do me a favor and go down below and subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the old red button and make it happen so you can get more great information from fishingatwork.com and myself about how you can go fishing at work. Also, if you're interested of fishing at work and you haven't started or tried it yet, go to the website and click the email subscription button to get your 10-step process to go fishing at work. And I'm also creating a new PDF called How to Catch More Bass, which I believe many people will be interested. So this is Dwight Norris, Fishing at Work, City in the City, because today I'll try out some city fishing once again.